sleeping at Heliarchan Hall, getting an early rise.
You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim worth loving.
Mary
That's what
Jane's
I-
hitting the sack. She's going to be fine here, and let's track down Vilya. She's usually upstairs in one of the spare beds. Whoa. Sorry, I'm sitting sideways and running my controller in a funny way. Yes, I play on a PC and I use a controller. Oh, poor Gregor. Looking at his bed going, why is she there? Master or boss, do something. Because no man is Gregor's master. Alright, fine. Let's get her up.
Yes?
Let's go.
Of course.
Now Gregor can go to bed. Come here. That's his bed. It's the only one he knows. Alright. Bless his heart. He has a tough time getting around it. Probably been hitting the ale on the midnight watch. Vilya.
Yes, dear?
Thank you. You better wear your armor.
Sure.
We're going to be doing lots of armor-worthy stuff. Plus, you look so nice in it. Not that you don't look good in the dress. I'm just saying it's very good armor for you.
As
Alright.
you are a member of the Bard's College, shouldn't you take lessons or something? I could teach you how to play the drums.
Oh, that's marvelous. All right. Early morning, Skyrim Central Time, probably around 5 o'clock in the morning now. Time flies when you're in Skyrim. Literally, it flies. It just feels funny going to Solstheim from here. So I think we'll first fast travel. Oh, all right. I don't want to make it tedious for anybody. Okay. Off to Raven Rock. It'll be interesting to see what time it is when we get there. You know, one would think it would be a long journey. I forgot to note the date, so I don't know. We already have one Radiant quest in Raven Rock. That is to get Netch Jelly. I don't even know what Netches are. But gosh, gonna find out.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Veleth.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Veleth.
All right. Here we are. 4:20 p.m. on what may or may not be the same day. Maybe it's another day. I have no idea. Let's just assume that it's been a very long day. We've been traveling 11 hours.
What was that?
Don't know. Glad to be here in Raven Rock. Ancestral Tomb. This is the wall where we had our very first dragon fight, or at least where we spent part of it. Just looking around. Well, I think we're on the outskirts.
Redoran Guards are supposed to be very righteous. They look scary in those uniforms. Don't you think so too?
I certainly take them very seriously in those uniforms. They're not the sort of uniforms that invite disrespect or testing. You know, you don't feel like it's going to be terribly useful to test you. All right, so we're clearly outside of town now. Could go back. There's a little farm right here. We can check it out. We're still in it. Ooh, we have enemies. What do we got here? Oh my gosh, these are the guys that attacked us at the that one house. Oh, and we just started a quest. Okay, we're helping this guy. He's our ally. Try to do this without hitting him. Take you out. Take you out. You alright, man?
I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. Wish I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn.
Oh my gosh.
Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
Yeah. So how did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
We knew. I love it. I'd be happy to lend you a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind.
Neither do I.
And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Makes sense to me. All right, where do we begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
Oh man, we're doing our first... Yeah, we're doing a quest. Okay, we can ask these other questions later on.
Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Yeah, I will. Declaration of war. Well, that suggests something. Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities has been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your purpose in Solstheim is hostile and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. There will be no further communications between us. So apparently we've stepped into a mess here in this part of Solstheim between the Empire and Raven Rock Stronghold. Although Raven Rock is very pretty. Flawless Amethyst. Should I take this? Do I need this? Yeah, apparently I do. Flawless Amethyst, Garnet. I don't want to collect too much ore here because, well, I'll tell you what, I'll collect it till I know that I can get rid of it. Or can't have it. I can always make stuff with it. I am, after all. And this stuff's got all kinds of goodies in it. Okay. Let's go make some more of these little ash piles. Sorry about your guy. Rest in peace. What have you got? Alright. Bone mold. Alright, so bone mold is the thing that we saw show up in our smithing menu that apparently is part of the Dragonborn DLC. It's got elven weaponry, which is good, fairly high quality. Let's go in here and make sure we've got this thing activated. We do now. We'll leave this one the way it is. And match jelly. Oh, we forgot to take the enhanced dwarven crown. Oh well. Later. Taking those off. I already did that. Maybe there are more. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to give him the note.
Do you think I look fat in this outfit?
My dear, you look gorgeous.
Have you found something?
I discovered this note on one of the ash spawn.
This is strange.
Yeah.
The note says it's from General Felix Carius, but that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place.
Uh-oh.
There's no way he could still be alive.
So what do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way.
Yeah.
I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
I'd like to ask you some more questions. What are these ash spawn?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
I love that sort of Scottish sound. You suspect there's a motivation to their attacks?
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
All right. As long as, well, once we're better buddies, I'll go ahead and broach the subject of Mirak. I think we're good.
Be careful. This General Curious sounds out of his mind.
You know what? I'm out of my
The
mind.
Redoran seems so very stern and serious. Can you even imagine them dancing on the table?
I cannot.
You know, sometimes it really irritates me that you never ask for my opinion. For instance, when did you last ask me what I thought we should do next?
Pretty much the last time we were together. All right. What should we do next?
As long as we are here in Solstheim, I think I simply leave those decisions to you. Of course, I can show you new places if you wish.
You're driving me nuts, young woman. You're driving me nuts. All right. Yeah.
Talk later.
All right. Okay, so we are off to... What? Kill General Fox Carius? We were just off to investigate this thing. What in the Sam Hill is going on? I guess I'm supposed to kill him. Something keeping him that way. I must not have been paying attention. All right. Yeah, I was too busy probably thinking of other stuff. Thank goodness I'm the Dragonborn and I get written log updates. Now, we could just fast travel here, but we're new to this land, so let's go ahead and kind of wander the old-fashioned way. Let's harvest this. See what it does. There'll be ingredients, I'm sure. Ready? Ooh. Weakness to shock. All right. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Grab a little bit more of that. We're going to do some Solstheimian...
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and
Well,
I?
don't yell at me when you're not going to want to do what it is you're complaining about.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Yes, it would be.
Tell me honestly, do you ever regret that you asked me to stay here with you?
Let me tell you something, Vilya. You are the companion who makes Skyrim most interesting. So, not for a second.
Is it true? Oh, I'm so glad to hear those words from you. You see, it means so much to me that we are here together.
Yep. Yep. Well, you're more than just a friend to me.
I know. And to tell the truth, you are also more than a friend to me. There is something more between us, isn't it? I just don't know what to call it
I know.
yet.
And then there's the whole
And maybe
married
that's
thing.
for the best,
Yeah.
considering that you are already married.
Yep. Yep. See, with Vilya, nothing's easy. Everything's complex, but always enjoyable, I think. All right.
Talk later.
Oh, the Vilya, Mary Jane, Felix triangle.
You are as good
Ah.
dead. Now I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. Ash hopper. Ash hopper jelly. Let's eat it. Restore health. Ash hopper leg. You can eat that stuff up. That's pretty good. Oof. Feel good. This is a dangerous place. These big old
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little?
freaking... Well, let's get over the hill first, my dear. I guess see there's more ash hoppers. Coming, ah, there they are.
Now I'm gonna get you.
Apparently these are like the skeevers
You're
of Solstheim.
a dangerous bastard, aren't you?
They may be a little tougher. Alright, so... I can't pick it up. Hang on, hang on. I want to get the... That's what I want. More jelly. A little gold. They're better than skeevers. This is good. Ooh. I like Solstheim. I like it a lot. Okay, let's look around. Oh my gosh. Come here. Let's go put this ship on our map. Let's put the ship on the map. Ooh, there may be bandits here though. Sneaky, sneaky. Put it on the map. Come on. Register it. Is it not going to let us do this unless we go in there? Thank you. That's all I wanted to do was get it on the map. Okay, let's go away. Stay focused. Go kill this general that we know nothing about simply because some guy told us to. Mine is not to reason why. Mine is but to make him die. Jump. Ah!
Made a big mistake.
What is this, like a new kind of Spriggan? Can't see.
Come on.
So this is
show
a
me how brave you
burnt Spriggan. It's a new kind.
I kill you.
I wonder if it also has a taproot. Burnt Spriggan wood. Let's eat that. Weakness to fire. Ouch. Yes. Spicy, like jalapenos. All right. Oof. Strange new land. Strange yet familiar. Strange yet familiar. Yeah.
What is love handles? Have I got love handles?
I'm not going to touch that. Not going to touch that. Let's go get this little fort-looking thing on the map if we can do it without getting into a wrestling match with dead people.
You look very handsome in that outfit. Do you know that? It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Yes, I just don't want you to drift away from me, Vilja. Please go ahead.
There should be some
There she
kind of
goes.
security block on scrolls. Lightning bolts can be really devastating. Trust me. I know. And so does everything.
I love it.
I met him at the college, and he asked me if I was interested in buying any scrolls. Of course I was. I'm not sure what happened though. I just wanted to look at the scroll, and bam! A lightning bolt was jumping around all over the room.
I hope you zapped in there.
Poor Emptier. But actually think his new robe looks better than the old one. And short hair suits him quite well too.
Yeah, it does. I'm glad
For
you did
some
it.
reason my mage friend from Windhand didn't seem so interested in my company after that. In fact, she suggested that the sooner I left Winterhold, the better it would be. But I actually stayed in Winterhold, at the inn, for a few more days. The innkeeper, Dagger, seems to be such a nice, sweet, caring person.
I
And
think
he
he probably
didn't
is.
mind at all when I danced on the table. In fact, he even offered me free meals as reward for the entertainment.
Good old Dogger. All right. Let's go.
Anytime.
Let's get this thing on the map, my dear, and move around it. Oh, this is Fort Frostmoth. Ooh. Alright, let me check what we got. I'd rather do sneaky, but I'm not opposed to not being sneaky. Fort Frostmoth, huh? What? Harvest what? What was I looking at? New vegetation to get to know here. Kind of doing a little recon of this place, just like I would do in real life. I wouldn't just go rushing in. I'd kind of want to get an eyeball the place. Little recon, little reconnoiter. Wow, look at that mountain. Spewing stuff. Off over here in the foggy, unreachable part. That is a nice touch. Red Mountain in the distance. We can't get to it, but it's part of our scenery. How cool is that? Wow. So cool to see Morrowind over there across the water. Okay, focus. I'm going to get out my ebony bow, which doesn't make any noise. Or Daedric bow, I should say. And I'll have to use the scope on it. Yeah, it's called the Skyrim scope. Friend or enemy? Let's go get those juicy ashes. Yes. Okay, apparently nothing else to do here. Let's take a look. Still stay in sneak mode. The one thing I don't know about the legendary feature in the skills now is whether or not there's any additional, is there anything that you keep as a result of it? Does it just show up as legendary? Just a second. Just a second. Alright. Had to route that phone call to the right person in the house. Since there's only one other person, the listener's probably going to be able to figure out that it's my son. You're mine. Oh, we got somebody up on top here. Well.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush.
So the general speaks. Prepare yourselves for an ambush?
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Well, maybe so. Those two are not necessarily connected, General. You don't know anything about me or my sympathies. I'm going to play this slowly, conservatively. Don't want to get overconfident. Right now it's not looking like a terrible threat awaits us, but the General himself may be a butt-kicking son of a gun. Maybe he's just a ghost. Maybe he's a specter. Maybe he doesn't even know he's dead. Wow, an ancient fort. Practice dummies out here. Covered over with that gritty dirt. Yeah, I can stand up. There's no reason to sneak out here. Hello.
Now I'm gonna get you.
Where did that come from? Probably be better with a close contact weapon. Die in a place where I can find you, please.
Don't you think so?
Oh, yes. Alright. Let's go see if we can find... Ah, there we go. Suspended ash pile. Conveniently suspended. I'm not complaining. Alright. I think we've cleared most of the outside. There's this part over here that we have yet to check out. I think for going inside, what I'm going to do is go ahead and do Bound Sword and Dremora Lord. Here we go.
Now I'm gonna get you. You leave my friend alone, you bastard!
Missed it. He's hard to kill.
Show me how brave you are.
Is it because I suck with a sword?
You're a dangerous bastard, aren't you?
Sorry. Trying to stay, Alright. Yeah, this isn't going to work so well. Better go back to my Daedric sword. Now, let's take a look at the map, see what we got going on. Right here. Let's turn around and go the other way first. See what we got over here. Wow. Old fort. I love it. Looks ancient. I mean really ancient. Not, you know, the sort of thing where in Skyrim sometimes you pick up a journal that's supposed to be from the first era and it looks like everything else. This stuff really does look seriously worn over, with the exception of the, well, you kind of come to expect those forever candles. Hey, what? Digression here.
Yes?
Would you please do me a favor?
If there's anything I can do for you, just tell me.
And let's talk about reading.
Sure, but it has to be something simple and not too lengthy.
Beggar Prince.
What would you like to hear?
That's what I thought. Okay, so Beggar Prince. I take this, I give it to her,
So, what would you... Of course.
and then she will have it. She already has it. Never mind. Oh, gosh. Never mind. My intentions were good.
Anytime.
My intentions were great. I have such awesome intentions. The road to hell is paved with Beggar Prince. Alright. So much for that. Alright, back to work. This is just up to the roof. Presumably. Ooh. Hunting bow and Daedric. That's a crime. To put Daedric arrows next to a hunting bow. Let's go up and take a look. It's probably just a roof, but we might as well make sure that's cleared.
Die! Die!
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
We
Shit.
did well. Don't you think
You
so?
did well. I hit you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Better put my sword away before I cut somebody. Oh, Villia. I'll tell you what. All I can do is give you the Skyrim version of a massage.
Thank you. I feel a lot better now.
I'm glad somebody does. Yeah, the Skyrim version of a massage. There you go. See what we got. I got too many potions.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
I don't know what that means. What does it mean when you say that, Villia? Let's go back to the fort and now go the direction that will probably bring us closer to the general. All right. And I forgot to get those spawn piles up on top, didn't I?
I'm not afraid of you. You will be so dead. Now I'm gonna get you. You made a big mistake. You must admit that I'm not bad.
You're better than not bad. You're really good. Alright. Just so many goodies in these spawn piles. It's like each one is a little pile of goodness, a little pile of nutty goodness, just like Mom used to make, you know? Oh my. Okay. Good place. I don't want to spend a lot of arrows here, so I'll go ahead and conjure myself up a... That was a little scary.
Die!
Holy cow. Watch out. That caused damage. Look at me. Look at my health. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Die!
Watch out.
Ah!
They blow up, baby. They blow up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's go look at some more. That was icky. Albino... Oh, look at this. Damaged albino spider pod. Can we do anything with it? We don't know. We don't know. Heartstone? The miner in me says...
I wish you wouldn't take so many risks when you're fighting. Sometimes it scares me. I don't want anything to happen to you.
I don't want anything to happen to you. That's why I've got to be super careful and not smack you. Ruby geode. Oh,
My
give me
sister
some
is
rubies.
afraid of rats. I'm glad I'm not, considering the kind of places you take me to.
What about spiders? Are you afraid of them? Ah,
You must admit that I'm not bad.
this thing's scaring the crap out of me. Another damaged albino spider pod. I don't dare pass it up because I don't know if it's something that I need to get or not. Yeah, when I first started Skyrim, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I picked up linen wraps, I picked up all kinds of ridiculous things that, I'm not talking just one or two, I'm talking about lots of them. I didn't know. Oh boy. This may very well be the linen wrap of Solstheim, but I don't know. Gotta pick it up. Pick it up. Mine the crap out of this. Hope the general doesn't mind waiting while I pillage. I was going to say pillage his nether regions, but that's not what nether regions commonly means these days. Wait a second. Is there a place... Can we go back into here? Anything good? I don't think so. Nothing to get. Alright, sorry. Didn't mean to bring you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love that noise she makes. Oh. I like it. Jump, jump, jump. Her incidental noises are very good. What do we got in here? A master lock, huh? Okay, let me wiggle my furry little cat fingers and... Oops. Not happening. I guess I can do it in 6 lockpicks. Six lockpicks. Wow. I got lucky. I confess that was a lucky break. Let's see what we have here. Take one just for Vilya. She'll get thirsty. She got, ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see whether or not she'll drink that stuff. I like it, but it's a little heavy. I don't know. Just gonna take a pass. All right. As you can see, I'm sort of past that initial phase. Okay, I think we're doing well.
How come ghosts can carry weapons?
You know, Vilya, I have asked myself that same thing. And why is it that I can stab ghosts? I don't know.
You are as good as dead.
My trigger is not working reliably in this thing.
Die.
I feel like I'm shooting right through these things sometimes. I feel like I'm just shooting right through them. I have to rewatch the video on this. Alright. This thing just goes on a little bit more than I thought it would. I thought this was going to be our direct route. Alright, let's go look down here. See what we've got. Nice. Always nice to run into bloody rags. We need bone meal, don't we? I can't remember. For the bone mold stuff. Maybe I better start collecting bone meal again. I collected it one time and then I kind of gave it up. No traps? Yeah, my other torch may give out on me. I'll take that. What do we have here in the middle? Pardon me. Okay, let's read Ildari's journal. Almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Frostmoth, and I haven't seen a single spark of life in the general's remains. Okay, he was dead. Grafting the Heartstone to the subject is proving much more difficult than I had originally anticipated. Heartstone. That's what I've been mining. I've used almost every method I can think of, and still there's no sign of reanimation. At this rate, it could be years before I make any progress, which is time that I just can't afford right now. If my vengeance is to come to fruition, I need results. If not, I may need to resort to more drastic measures. Oh dear. That was day 32. 15 days later. Finally appears that I am making some progress. Eyes briefly opened, moved his arms. And day 55. Fully awoke today, bolted upright, and staggered around. Ignored commands. Hostile. Ooh, wow. And later, the general still unable and unwilling to listen to my commands. Paranoid. Free will. Wow. Okay. My experiments with general Carius fail. I may have to resort to self-experimentation, something I've been avoiding for a long time. Yeah, well, that makes sense. See, the problem is that you never know in these quests whether or not you need to take the document to activate the next step or to show that you've completed it, or if reading it is sufficient. You know, if reading's sufficient, you know when you open it up, but sometimes you can put it back down and miss something. All right. I think that'll do. Yeah. Okay. That was fun. Just making sure. Gotta check.
Of all the Khajiits I have met, you are the nicest.
Thank you. You're the nicest person I know, period. Regardless of race. I'm Khajiit. I don't think in terms of race. Alrighty, here we go. Let's give it a look, shall we? Gonna lean forward and quick save. Doggone it. Alright. Missing a key. Vilya, help me find the key. Okay. Normally it wouldn't be in a room that you have to use.
Only a maniac would settle down here.
Unless things have changed.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a key. The Dragonborn's going to get whiny if you can't find a key, Vilya. And that's one thing we don't want to hear. Let's just look around real quick. Look around.
This place is creepy.
Super creepy, no doubt. I agree. Alright, I don't want to go back down there. I think we pretty much did all that. Empty. I was hoping that there would be some sort of... Maybe... hope I haven't passed up a chest. Gloves, wooden bowl, drum... Empty ash pile. Probably wouldn't be upstairs, would it? East Empire pendant. That's interesting. But I'd really rather find a key. Let's take a look in here. Did we miss this room? May have missed this room. All right. Let's think about the map one more time. We've been up on top. All right, we may need to go explore. Here's what we're going to have to do. Much as I hate to say it. I was hoping it would be self-contained, but, you know, let's go explore this building. If we can get in. Alright. Am I missing? Let's check the ash piles out here. Empty. Oh, do you hear that noise? Key.
I think there are some very dangerous creatures here.
Yeah. And right now, the most dangerous creature is my tummy telling me I'm hungry and we can't leave until I find a key to get into this building. Alright guys, hate to do this, I'm going to go ahead and look it up. See if there's anything that I can get. The March of the Dead. The March of the Dead. All right. Okay, it talks about the journal. Sorcerer tried to resurrect Felix with a heartstone. Open with your key. I must have missed something. Fort Frostmoth is a short walk to the northeast. Should be already visible on your compass. Upon arrival, fireballs. After defeating them, head into the fort. Once inside, more ash spawnable materials lies from various piles of dust. A short fight and walk in will lead you to a small treasure room where you can find an informative journal. Okay. Search the knapsack near the journal and take the key. Alright. I screwed up. My fault. Okay, I'm admitting this. It's nobody's fault but mine. I'm terribly sorry. Let's go back down to where we got the journal. Look for the knapsack. And get the key. Yeah. What? Not here. Wrong place. Sorry. I made the wrong turn. Alright, it's down here. Left. End of the hallway. Look for the knapsack. Right there. Ooh. Yes. Alright. I've got the key, honey. Let's go. Alright. Apologize, everybody. I apologize. Quick save. Lean forward, lean forward, lean forward, all the way up to the computer and bang. I've got a long, wired controller.
This place is scary. Are you sure we will manage?
Pretty sure. I hope so. Here we go. Alright. I guess I better slow down. Take the sneaky approach. And use a proper bow. Will there be conversation, or will he just attack? You know, here's where I want to do I'll do a hard save, because I don't want to travel across the room. I want to give him the option to talk to us first. I'd like to hear if he's got a story to tell. I guess he doesn't. I guess the battle's on. Okay.
Your invasion plans will fail.
How you doing out there?
Don't you even try that.
I'm sorry. Bouncing him around like a balloon. I've failed, he says. Champion's Cudgel. I already have one of those. Let's take a look. Love those little ash piles. You know, they are good arrows. I said I was done using them, but no. Oh, sure. Ultimate formulas are always nice to have. Invocation of Azura? Really? I don't know that I'd seen that one before. Magic from the Sky. Pension of the Ancestor Moth. Death Brand books here that The Pig Children. Oh my goodness, so many books. You can go online and read all these, and people have put a lot of effort into these books. Okay, well that was nice. Let's check out the ash piles. And I think we're good to go. Yep.
What makes this smell?
Ash piles. Hey baby, we kicked ash in here. Oh, that was awful. Oh, this is probably the door that we were looking at. Yep, yep. The one we couldn't get into because we needed a key. And here we are, sure enough. Alright, now we could go ahead and, again, we could fast travel back. I don't think I want to do that, though. Let's go ahead and just leave and take a hike back.
Aren't you ever afraid that something will happen when we are exploring a dungeon? I am. I wouldn't want to die. Especially not now when I am so happy.
Yeah. Isn't she the sweetest? Alright. See, there's another fort up there. I mean, there's stuff around here that we can get on the map and hopefully not get... I don't want to mess anything up by engaging with stuff before we're due to, but I'd like to put a few things on the map. So we'll sneak up. Vilya's sneak is very high. So is mine. Let's see if we can get it on the map. Listen to that low moan. It's hard to hear. Maybe you can't hear it on the video. But the background noises here are great. It sounds dusty, windy, and austere, inhospitable. Oh my. I'm going to have to leave Vilya behind. I want to get this thing on the map. High Point Tower. Can you come back here?
Die.
Oh dear. We've got an enemy now. Come down here, Vilya. Come here. Come here. Yeah, let's disengage. Disengage. This is always the danger, of course, when you go on map marking trips, which I do. You can control yourself, but your followers sometimes it's going to be a little more difficult.
Now I'm gonna get you.
Here's another one of those spicy taco.
Good as dead. You think you can beat me? Go ahead.
Miss.
I'm learning fast. Don't you think so too?
You're learning very fast. Alright. No soul gem large enough. Wow.
Who does he think he is? Acting all high and mighty.
Now I'm gonna get you. You're a dangerous bastard, aren't you?
Hey now.
Get you.
Boom. And boom. And that ought to make him a little easier to deal with. Okay, look at this. Okay, it is hitting him. Yeah, it's called Skyrim euthanasia. Let's take a look at the Reaver Lord. Stormfang, a named sword. Alright, we still have plenty of storage room, so let's go ahead and collect it. We have not even started on our heavy armor stuff. I'm saving that for the end of the game. Reaver Outlaw. Kind of a cool little camp. Ooh, a strong box. Whew. See if we can get in this. Just finish up this side and work our way down the other. Here. Right about there. I don't know that those are worth much. I mean, maybe they're just decorative. I don't know. I don't think that'll be my last one unless I learn something differently. And good loot. Good loot. What kinds of stuff do they have here? Same stuff as in Skyrim. Skyrim, the land, the territory. Harvest Scather. Oh, that's the plant. Let's try to stay on top of these ingredients. Let's eat it up. Ravage health. Oh, that's gonna suck.
I wish you
Yeah.
wouldn't take so many risks when you're fighting. Sometimes it scares me. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Yeah, well, don't eat that plant over there because I'm not feeling so well. All right, I want to get back to the captain and make him happy by letting him know what we've discovered. Of course, I've got to get the Heartstone. I don't even know what it does yet for sure, but gosh, it's so pretty. All right, let's go. Yeah. Creep cluster, a familiar. Somebody having like a Gollum moment, talking to himself?
Everyone but me. Must go back and get it.
I find this bit scary.
I'm not sure what that was all about.
Oh, that treasure. I can't believe it. Oh, that treasure. I can't believe it.
Alright, we'll have to come back here and figure out what that's all about.
Oh, that treasure.
It's my right ear, so it's got to be right up there.
Oh, that treasure.
By the shack or the mine or something, I'm not sure.
I can't believe it.
He'll keep whispering that till we get back, probably.
I can't believe it. Lost.
Alright.
Must go back and get it.
The voice is still with me. Is it something that I have?
Everyone dead. Everyone but me.
One does not have to be a lunatic to talk to oneself.
Dead.
Definitely not.
Everyone but me. Everyone dead.
Alright.
Everyone knows that Crescius Carelius is obsessed with trying to find out what happened to his grandfather.
Yeah. I don't know that bit yet, so I'll have to figure that out. But I appreciate the heads up on that. Hey, there you are. Hey, Captain.
Splendid. What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth?
Well, I killed General Carius.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years?
Good point.
It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius' exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
Well, he will no longer send ash spawn to Raven Rock.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Holy cow. Yeah, sure. No kidding. So, is it difficult commanding the Redoran Guard?
It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder.
Oh dear. Petty distractions.
Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they called Emberbrand wine. Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask. If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself.
Guess what, buddy? You got the right guy. I could track the stash down for you.
You would? That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it myself right now.
All right. We're going to go ahead and stop the recording at this point in time and start a new one. This will be a little side quest, I'm sure. And I'm going to work on it along with the Natch Jelly.